Hello and welcome back to Kubifaktorium. In the last episode we started on a new island, and this island is almost all, if not completely, actually it is all desert, with the exception of the few desert oases here, where we can actually plant some stuff to grow. We had planned to grow stuff over here, but maybe over here is better, given the proximity to this. So we could just strip this one instead, which would be fine. And take these out, which will be fine. I'll let them do that. In the meantime, we're working on some of the automation components, conveyor parts being the last of them. But for those, we need to have a bit more wooden boards than we have. And that's the problem right now. Wooden boards. I could set up another workplace making wooden boards, I suppose. It would help. I did set it to higher priority, so they are coming over to do it. But maybe we could just add another one out here to the side. Wooden board, and go there. And that should, and especially if I set it to higher priority, that should fix that up real nice. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are these little, like, additional, pieces that come up here on the lower land to make it level. That's what the foundation is, which is right here. You can actually place those yourself if you like that, and then you can add it as you want, and you can delete it if you don't like it. Obviously, it's necessary for building on with everything except for things like bonfires. Although you can put it down before you build a bonfire, as far as I'm aware. I guess we could test that. Partially test, at least. Okay, alright. I need a break to catch my breath. I'm telling you, I'm going to sleep for days after this work is done. Well, that was a lot of work indeed. Normally I don't get tired, but this was intense. I'm really impressed by what we can accomplish when we all work together towards a goal. That's it. We now have all the ingredients mentioned in the blueprint. Now we just have to put them together. I'm really curious to see it all set up and running. I can't wait. Me neither. Let's keep a cool head and make sure that we assemble everything correctly. Yes, let's stay focused and not get too excited just yet. Yeah, so we can build those, a campfire on those too if you'd like. So lots of automated stuff comes up available to us. Automated sawmills, automated kilns, treadmills, power poles, wooden boards, and charcoal. We should probably get out the charcoal and the wooden boards stockpile just a little bit before we start building a bunch of this stuff, because they're going to start consuming a bunch of that stuff. And we're probably going to have to do a little bit of tweaking with the layouts, because I think the automated buildings, automated kiln, yeah, these are much, much bigger. So we have to be a little bit careful with that. We may even set up stuff elsewhere to handle it, because they're so big. We could even take the rest of this mountain out and move them all over here. I think they're all the same size, too, if I remember correctly from the last series. Let's take out this bivouac shelter. We have housed everyone, we have fed and watered everyone. They do need some other things that we need to have a decorative bush that we can handle. I'll just put it down over here by the housing area, or by the workshop area. What else did I see there? A table. Yeah, we could do a table and a bench. These could go not right there. Maybe right here's a good place for a table. Benches can go just about anywhere. There, maybe is a good place for one. We could do one here. What else do they need? Board. Yeah. Decorative bush table. Strawberries and tomatoes. Yeah, well that we'd have to import, which we could import. Strawberries and tomatoes. They cost 2 coins a piece. We have 1.5k. But before we start to import stuff, I'd rather have some stuff ready to export first. If we did import, then we could add some more of this. In order to, of course, they do have advanced needs. We could, expand the food production then too. All right, let's set up a couple farms over here. Let's see if I do like this here and like this here. Almost. Probably close enough. Stockpile can go here. And a stockpile can go here. Actually, let's do a slight tweak to this farm. You come over here, and you delete. So we don't have any critters we can milk on this one. It's unfortunate. I didn't see any, and none of them came when I summoned the taming. So we're going to say that we are critterless on this island. I think we're okay coverage-wise with the fires here, so we don't need to do any more expansion. Let's see. Caravan depot, yeah. We should probably set up at some point the, what do we need for this? Wooden logs. Oh, we need the logs? Oof. Let's take out these Joshua trees then. And these here. And let's set up a grove for some more Joshua tree growth here. So we aren't going to be able to make chocolate milk without importing milk. We aren't going to be able to import, or to make anything else without importing either. I'm assuming we can probably delete this. This temple here could be destroyed too. And then this here is the temple that we're talking about having discovered. What are we doing on metal? We're waiting on... Yeah, we need lots of wood. Okay. Grove would be good. Yes, grove. Here we can grow dates and cacao, but if we come out here into the desert, we can grow the Joshua trees. So I think we're going to do that. Maybe we should just grow them up here. We should set up our zeppelins anyways and to get stuff shipping around. Assuming I have the stuff to make the zeppelins. Fabric, machine parts. Oh, we just now do. Yes. Wooden parts, copper ingots, refined wooden parts, Okay. I think I'll do the smaller Zeppelin depots anyway, which won't require the machine parts. 3x3 Zeppelin depot. That could come out here someplace. Oh, I forgot to set this up. You are going to be... Don't care. Barley. And you're going to be maize. Amazing. Oh, we can grow wheat out here. Okay. So we could make... baguettes too. Maybe we should. Let's see. I'll just make another stockpile right here for wheat. That'll be fine. Wheat. Sweet. You can unload to there too. And then we can have another farm here for wheat. Farm. That's almost good. Good enough. Actually, in that case, let's take this out. Move it over here. We'll put this one right here. Wheat. I guess I need to set wheat as the recipe. Good. And then this one can go there. Good job, everyone. You kept up with me. This one's missing one tile, and that one's going to be missing one tile as well. That'll be fine. Oops. Okay, so out here we'll put up the grove. Let's just extend this out road-wise out to there. And then we'll set up a grove right here, I guess. We'll go out that far for now. Out to there. Okay, and this will just be Joshua trees. They only give off wooden, or give us wooden logs. We'll put those down into a stockpile right here. Actually, what I should do is go ahead and take up these next two tiles here. And then just put a nice tiny stockpile, or stockpile here on the end. That'll be good too. And you go there. Good job, everyone. Okay, good. We're keeping up now with the board making. Or starting to get caught up with the board making. We're still pretty backed up with the lack of charcoal, so we're going to have to get working on that a little bit faster. This can be bread and go out to there. There we go. Or baguette, rather. Plums and wheat. Strawberries, milk. Okay. Can we import plums? We can. Can we import strawberries and tomato? Yes. Milk? Yes. Interesting. Plum and a wheat makes 2 plum tarts. Plum costs 2 for making wheat. And the plum tarts sell for 2 each. So that's a 1-to-1 ratio if we wanted to flip those. So that's not any good. I'd like to make some sort of a profit if I want to do that. We have a lot of milk left over, though. You know, we could make the chocolate milk for the cacao and the milk we have. And we could set up another split stockpile like this one to handle that. And they can just come over here and get the milk. Or I could put a stockpile over here for it. Either one. Wheat is done now. Let's see. Zeppelins. That's what I was going to do, was Zeppelins. Let's see. Zeppelin depot. One can go right here. One can go right here. We need to have... I don't think you get a free Zeppelin. No, you don't. So we need to have a Zeppelin factory. But these don't have to be anywhere super close to anything, as far as I can recall. So I can just put one down right back here, maybe. I'll let them gather up those materials and deliver. The copper bars are going to be the tougher part because there's not very many of them, but they're gathering up just fine. We need more copper. Yeah, smelt away. I should probably just do my giant stockpile of randomness here to hold things like stone, iron, copper, and gold ores, clay, and just link them up like this. And that'll clear this up nicely. Piggy, get to work. Or dates out here. They'll come and get those and eat them. I could set this to allow dates as well. Like a date? About next Thursday. Oh, we did allow dates. Okay. I think they're gathering... Yeah, let's do this differently then, too. Let's put up a couple stockpiles here for milk and cacao. And then I can take milk and cacao like this. Wait, we still have... No, we don't have barley here. Okay. That's good. Corn's gone. Plums. All the breads and pies. Beer's gone. Chocolate milk. Go over there with the chocolate milk. Look at that. Speedy delivery. Alright, we do have 5 Zeppelins per Zeppelin factory. Let's see. So we need to ship from here. What was I setting these up for? No good reason, probably. We need to set one of these up down here, though. We can do that. Let's see. I should really have one over here as well. And then I can go from here to there. There to there. And then from here to there. And now I don't need to go from here to here. Yes, that seems more complicated, because they still do have to move the things from one spot to the next. I know you're still missing the copper. It'll be fine. I can also deliver from here to here, and that can be the wheat. Goes into there, and that goes into there. And then they can deliver wheat. That's maize. That goes here. And wheat directly. And barley directly. Yeah, we definitely need to downsize these. Now we don't need that many or that much. And we'll eat the dates eventually. What can we make with the dates? The date milkshake if we had reindeer milk, which we don't have. We know we don't have that. Wow, they gave up on that real quick once I gave them too much other stuff to do, I guess. I want to watch Zeppelin fly. Delivery. Oh, they gotta wait for this to get done. This one's kind of critical right now. I guess. There it goes. Okay, so we should get somebody delivering wheat to here. Maybe. They're delivering wheat down there. Can we deliver wheat to here? Maybe. Oh, somebody's going to haul something. Ah, a wooden plank. So Zeppelins will go from... Oh, they all headed out now. Haul wheat. They'll go from their depot, factory. They'll pick up at their depot whatever item, and they'll cart it over here via the air to where we want it to deliver to, and then they'll drop it off into that. Now we also need to bring... we could bring stone and wooden parts over to there. There and there. I really should have a wooden board stockpile here too. Do a little one. Wooden boards. Wooden boards can go from here to here. And then this one can also go to this one. And then take those wooden boards into there. But we still need lots of wooden boards. And we're almost out of wood again. Okay, we need people to come and harvest these then. Marking. Okay, they're auto marking. Missed a tree there. Any other trees that are around? Not at a quick glance, at least. What's your problem? Do I have separated squares? No. I don't know what your exact problem is. But I guess we could start setting up the automation. There's some of this other stuff, detritus and whatnot here, and that way we can have some space to work. So the automation is really fun. The first thing we could do is the kiln. Automated kiln here. So the way this works is, let's see, I want to make sure I plan this out well. Actually, that'll be good. We put down a starter spot here. We can actually put a Zeppelin, if we wanted to, we can put a Zeppelin depot right here at the start of it, or we can have it control and handle more than one using the conveyor belts. And I think that's what I want to do, because I want to kind of see what else we can work with here. These you kind of have to set up to do one thing or the other. I guess you don't. Let's see. We also want an automatic smelter. Should I do... I probably should. We should also actually set up the automated sawmill first, because that would take the place of this whole mess. And that would be useful, I think. So let's deliver... How do I want to do this? Let's deliver Let's do the sawmill. Where's the sawmill at? That's the water sprinkler. Oh, those are fun. Sawmill. I guess I can type it in. Here we are. Let's put one of those down here with a space in between. So this takes in 2 logs and outputs 1 board, which is the exact same recipe as this. 2 logs, 1 board. We want to be able to bring in the logs to here. And we can do that, again, via the Zeppelin if we want. And that's the kind of way that I settled on liking to do it before. So I think I'm going to continue to do that. I want to have 1 Zeppelin dedicated to it. Let's see. Actually, I can go right in here. That'll do that once we have the copper ingots. Let's see. This can go here. Oh, those can also come down here for now. And then this can... Oops. Click the wrong thing. You can link up to that. And then... One of the cool things with this is you can have depot entry and depot exits on any kind of depot. Zeppelin depots or the standalone depots. What those do is those mark a spot for where you might want to input or output items like that. We want 2 spots there. Those are free. They don't cost anything. They're built instantly and no tools required. And then we have the inserters, which work similar to the inserters in other games like Factorio. Where you place them down, you set to follow the arrows. So you see there's a pickup arrow, a conveyance direction arrow, and then a drop-off arrow. And we can put those down like this. And actually I want to set that... Oh, it already set the logs. Great. So what'll happen is the Zeppelins will deliver... No, I need to enable something here. Actually, it already is. It uses a stockpile. So they should start bringing those over here. There they are. Okay, good. Here they come. So then we need to set the filter. Actually, it's already set to wooden logs here on these. And then this needs to be set with an output stockpile. We're going to use, though, a depot instead. Just a regular depot. I think I'll use a 3x3 depot. Or do I want a regular depot? Think, Wally. Think. I'm going to go 2 away, but this is what I want. And then for this, we want to have a depot entry point, and that needs to be opposite of this exit slot here on this automated sawmill. And then we need to have a 1-2 or 2-1 inserter, which takes up something from 2 tiles away. Oh, you can see also there's color to the arrows now. I think that's new. Takes something from 2 tiles away and drops it off to the near tile. So that's kind of works well like that. And then once this is built, it'll hold wooden boards, and this should kick on when it has energy. That's the thing I'm missing. The thing I forgot is energy. That's where the treadmills come in. Treadmill up here. There's also power plants too, but we'll start with the treadmills because we need at least one anyway for the thing. Treadmills are a 2x2 building. Let me see if I can find the front and the back of this thing. Right there. We'll start with one here. And they have a little power pole on them. And so do these. Inserters don't take power. And then we need a little power. We need a power pole, which is here, which can connect up anything within its range like this. So I think if I put it like over here, it'll automatically string these all together, anything in its range, and it will allow us to transmit power from that to this. Yay! Excellent. We have the power. And so now you can see that we're sawing logs, and those are getting dropped, taken from the output slot here automatically by this inserter, dropped into this depot entry slot, which is then the depot is taking those out of the entry slot and putting them into a storage spot. Any empty space or space already occupied by other of the same item, just like in a stockpile. So it's basically like an automated stockpile, which is really cool. And then from there, actually, I didn't want this power pole here. That was dumb. Blow that up. Build me another power pole over here. And then from there, I want to bring a, I'm going to take another inserter to here, but I want to wait, because I want to build some conveyor belts. No, those are built with a a conveyor belt construction tool. I want to come this way. Oh, I screwed up. There. No. Click, and then... There we go. And now I can do a one inserter. Pick up from here, drop off to here. Now you notice it automatically put in the depot exit, and it set it to the filter because that's all there is in there. And now the planks are coming along. Oh, I messed up. I messed up again. Oh no. This needs to come one more, and then to there. And then they'll come and pick these up, I think, and drop them off in here. Or elsewhere, doesn't matter. Eventually. Can you mark these to... No. And then we need to have an inserter picking up... For that. We need to make charcoal here. And I think we can just have the one. Because it's a one-to-one thing. So we can make charcoal as a one-to-one item. And then we need some place to store this. And I think this is going to go into a Zeppelin depot. Right here. And then we'll do a 1-1. Pick up, drop off. And that way we can link up this depot to elsewhere in the factory if we want. Because it's a Zeppelin depot. Otherwise you have to use logistics of some other kind in order to transfer items into a Zeppelin depot. So for me, for the cost of the depots, the 3-3 depot being machine parts, refined wooden parts, and this being a wooden part, fabric, and copper ingot, it's kind of about the same cost. It's a little more expensive for a depot than it is for a Zeppelin depot. So I think it's worth it to me. How are we doing on fabric, by the way? Plenty. And we have plenty of wool to convert into more fabric if we need to. How's this going? You ate all those things? Great. You ate all these things? Great. We're out of milk now. Okay, that's fine. And we could actually do the same kind of thing with this. Use a massive depot, Zeppelin depot, to store all this random stuff. And then we'd have good time. We definitely need to make this grove bigger, though. Holy cow, do we need to make this grove bigger. These are the slowest things in the world. Just go out to there, and then come out to here. And then we're going to go this way, I guess. But let's clean up some of this mess here. And actually, we could do an automated grove, too, if we had those available. We don't. Okay. That'll come later. Never you mind. So I think we should keep expanding this way as well. It'll just build around that fire, which is fine. Somebody can come and plant that up. Here they come. Come along that way. Actually, I could make some of this into stone road. Like, especially the main roads like this one. Oh, I know why. It's got kind of a limit of the range that you can make before it freaks out. So you kind of have to do short segments. I can't be out. Yeah, shorter segments, Wally. But the roads they're always traveling upon makes sense to do that. I suppose I could have made this into a into a Zeppelin depot, and then I could target it to output to those areas. But I think we'll probably get enough, some wood down here to make for this stuff, and some wood here to make for this stuff, kind of thing. Although they are still, yeah, we shouldn't be doing this anymore. That's for sure. Let's pause this. Yeah, and we'll delete it. I'm gonna leave that there though. Whenever they finish this, we need more copper. Uh-oh. We don't have any copper ore? Ooh, that's a problem. Let's go do some mining. We destroy this for some copper? No. Let's see. I guess we just mine this mountain and hope we get some... Oh, I know what we can do. Do some geodes. Some geodes. These just have rock in them. Stone in them. Get to the kappa. So this person found a log, dropped it off here. They get loaded up into this. Once there's both there, then they get loaded into the sawmill, which then gets... Oh, these switched colors too, I mean, good. Which then gets cut and stored, and then gets pulled out of the storage to put on the belt to make into charcoal. Whenever we can get this thing built. Once we have copper smelting. Somebody will come and do it eventually. And then now it's just a matter of, can we get enough boards and charcoal made? And for that's going to require, well, I guess we could buy some. That might be the better option, actually. Let's set this filter to, can we buy boards before I go and do this? No, but we could import some logs. Let's do that. Let's set this to logs. And instead of going this way, we need to go this way. And it'll just, actually we could just do that. And it'll just fill that up as it needs to make the boards. And then otherwise we could make it's a Zeppelin depot. Yeah. Let's see. You guys, no, you actually shouldn't be doing that anymore. You need to use the Zeppelins. Use the Zeppelins, please. What I really should have done was put this stuff into a... I could, actually, into a depot, or even their own Zeppelin depot, for that matter. Just put them in their own Zeppelin depot. We'll set this to logs. These can output to that, instead of this. And then instead of these flying the logs over from here to here, we can just fly them directly from here to here. Can we get this done faster? No, because we don't have any copper done yet. Still working on it. Up to super speed here. They're coming to bring... We do have copper now, so they're coming. Somebody's coming. Oh, there it is. They've already delivered it here. Okay. Now, hopefully... Here we go. There we go. So now when they chop the tree, they're just going to drop it in here. And then the Zeppelins will just come and get it and shoop, zip it over there. Should have flipped that around the other way. It's fine. And then they're here and they are making... They're sawing logs for sure. Sort of. I mean, yeah, we might want some more Zeppelin depots, or factories at least. Let's turn that around. That way we can put a road here to make it logical. Because we all know it's got to be logical. Let's use stone roads. That's fine. Here we go. That'll give me 5 more Zeppelins. I guess I could just put them along that way or something too. That's a bit. Okay, that goes away. This can go here. And as they chop the trees, they'll just drop them off. Easy peasy. Whenever there's room in here and or there's zeppelins shipping back and forth, they'll continue chopping trees. And whenever this gets full, they'll just let them grow and be ready to go for next time. That is awesome. I actually can't keep up with the sawmill demand right now. But we are getting a lot more charcoal, so that's good. You can go here. And here. Like that. I think that's okay. And again, I'm not using any two-way connections because it sometimes confuses them. Hopefully I don't have any loops either. That would be bad. I don't think I do. So now we can do an automated smelter. Now that we have charcoal coming in. Let's do an automated smelter. I'm going to put it kind of weird. I'm going to put it like this. Somehow. Figure this out. Maybe like that. Automatically connected to power. I'm going to make this a copper smelter because we're using more copper than iron. And then I want to have a just a regular depot, I think, for this. Yes. Regular depot can go here. And then we can have a conveyor belt that goes... I hope this works. It goes like this. We need to have a 1-1 this way. And we need to have this be set to charcoal. Good. Then we need to have a... I don't know why you're not picking it up, though. We need to have here 2-1. Here and here. Oh, it is picking it up. Okay. And then a 1-1 here. This then needs to have an output stockpile, and I think a stockpile is okay. A depot, rather, is okay. We'll do a depot here. And then we'll do another 1-1 here. For copper. Low energy. Okay, we need another treadmill. There we go. Need little zappy sounds from the treadmill, too. Or from the power stuff, at least. If you can hear that little staticky zappy sound. So we don't have enough energy actually to power all of this. I can't remember if this tells me how much power it produces. Yeah, we're negative 1.2 megawatts right now. So there is an energy gauge for the whole power network. Not sure why some things are positive and some things are negative, but okay. My friends, we did it. It's a miracle that we managed to overtake him. He seemed really convinced that we didn't stand a chance. I still can't believe that such an ancient scripture could help us in this situation. Some knowledge really is timeless. I guess sometimes you just have to trust your luck. I wonder if it was just luck. I'd rather see it as destiny. We are definitely getting help from the gods. Beware, they won't just hand everything to us. I wouldn't expect them to either. Whatever challenge comes our way, we will overcome it together. Let's head back to our boat and leave the island before Grimm sees us. Now it's our turn to catch him by surprise. Haha, right. He definitely underestimated us. What? Wait. No, that's impossible. It took me so long. I was so sure. How? They must have cheated. No, I won't allow this. Come back. And we have a victory condition to leave the island now. Before we do, I think I'm going to do just a little bit more... Oh, I missed a tree right there. A little bit more destruction and crafting of items. But I think I can do that off camera. Things like, of course, ores and metal bars. Just because I would like to have a decent stockpile of those things to take with me to the next island. But I can do that off camera. I can gather this stuff up, let them bring it all around, and then we'll have a decent supply of things like copper and iron as well as all these other components and whatnot before we leave to go to the next island. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.